The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, squaring off with another team from the American, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
The Mean Green, after that last run, why not go back to the well? To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kearney. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For 6. Touchdown, North Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
North Texas.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Syracuse's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Syracuse right back at it. To the air. It's Carney. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for room. It's Willis. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Orange will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're working that left side. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waiting moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finds his tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Off play action. At the 45 on his way.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Carney. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw again. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Cuse. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gonna swing it on second down. With the catch, it's Kearney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to
forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
X going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Orange.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
North Texas, 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Lewis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Kearney. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. Intercepted deep in his own end. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that's a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for this offense. Points have been hard to come by. Only 7 points, and finally here late in the game, you get an opportunity down close, and you throw an interception. They're going to have to go back, watch the film, and improve before taking the field next week.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. On the run, it's Willis. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate.